Hi guys, so today I'm going to walk you through how to use substitution to solve equations. This is covered in lesson 12. Now note that there is no assignment for lesson 12, but this is an important concept that's going to show up in math again and again and again, so it's important that you understand it. So let's say we have two equations. Now the problem is that we have two different variables in these equations, so we don't really know what they are. So what we need to do is use a method called substitution, which is one of the different methods that we can use to solve equations, to figure out what those variables are. So equation 1 tells us that y is equal to 2x. So if I take that value and plug it into the second equation, so x plus, now instead of writing y, I'm going to write 2x, because I know that they're equal according to the first equation. Excuse me, equals 24. Okay, so I'm going to collect my like terms now. So 3x is equal to 24, and x is equal to 8, because 24 divided by 3 is 8. Awesome. Now I know what x is equal to, and but now the problem is that I need a y variable. I still don't know what y is equal to. So now I can take that x value and I can sub it into either of those two equations and solve for y. So let's put it in the first one. So y is equal to 2. Now instead of writing x, since I know what x is equal to, I'm going to write 8. So y is equal to 16. That's all there is to substitution. Now I did want to walk you through one more thing, because I noticed that a few of you were having difficulty with this, and that is solving equations when there are fractions involved. Okay, so let me just clear this off. And we'll go over this, a simple example of this. So let's say we have an equation that looks like this. Probably need a pen. Okay, so we have 1/3 x plus 1/4 equals 5. Okay? Now in order to solve for x, I need to get rid of those messy fractions. So I need to figure out what the lowest common denominator is, and that's the number that both the 3 and the 4 will go into. So the lowest number that both 3 and 4 will go into is 12. Excuse me. So I'm going to multiply each term in the equation by 12. So 12 is equal to 1/3 x plus 12, or 12 times 1/3 x plus 12 times 1/4 equals 12 times 5. I need to multiply it by that other term too, even though there isn't a fraction there. Okay? Now, I know I'm going to get rid of those denominators, okay? So I know that 3 goes into itself once, so I'm going to cross out the 3 and put a 1, and it goes into 12 4 times, okay? I know that 4 goes into itself once, and it goes into 12 3 times. So essentially what I'm doing is dividing that number by the denominator, okay? And then I'm going to simplify the equation. So 4x plus 3, 4x plus 3, is equal to 60. Then x is equal to 57. And then this one isn't going to solve nicely for us because 57 doesn't divide easily by 4. So we would get 57 over 4, or you would divide it and make that a decimal. That's all there is to it, guys. So if you have equations that have fractions in them, don't let it scare you. We just have to find the lowest common denominator and multiply each term in the equation, including the whole number, if there is a whole number, to get rid of those fractions, okay?